Hey YouTubers, Raven here.
Starfire.
Today we'll be talking about Arrow Season 3, Episode 11. And,
It was called, I don't know what it was called.
It was called... I know what it's called, but I can't remember.
Midnight City.
Right.
It came to me.
As if from a dream. So, in this episode, we kind of see that the struggle between Seo and Tatsu, his wife, that they're still married. They never actually got divorced, but he left her and joined the League because he blamed himself for something. And that something can only be the death of his son, which we've yet to see in the flashbacks.
Yes, but it was kind of implied.
Yeah. Like, the Omega probably... The alpha that he gave to the blonde-haired chick was probably actually real because Amanda, or Waller, didn't actually think he'd go through with it or something, or didn't get to it before he did. And it was probably actually the real alpha. So, giving it to her, she probably tested it out on his son.
Nice.
That's what I'm going with. That's what I thought as soon as, like, I started seeing the flashbacks.
Sorry, I'm just trying to confirm that it's episode 11.
It's episode 11.
Okay.
The Flash was 11, Supernatural was 11, this is 11. And
Yes, it's 11.
well, it's the only second episode without Oliver in it, so.
Yeah, I mean, well, we see Oliver, but...
Well, when I say in it, I mean in Starling.
Okay.
And so, going back to Starling, we see Roy and Laurel go out as a duo, and they get the crap. And Laurel gets the crap beat out of her.
She does.
And
She needs to learn
someone
how to fight.
dies. Well, she's training with the boxer guy.
Yeah, but we haven't seen him for a few episodes.
No.
I mean, okay,
Wildcat.
She's got some training, but
So.
she's not as good as Sarah.
No, she'll never be as good as Sarah. She's not supposed to be as good as Sarah. Sarah had a different training than she does. Black Canary is actually a boxer. She was trained by a boxer. Yes, she's not an assassin. Black Canary is a boxer.
Okay.
She was trained by Wildcat, which is who is training Laurel.
Yeah.
And Wildcat is a boxer. And so Black Canary is a boxer. Like, that's the moves she knows. And stuff she picks up on the streets and her own moves, I guess. But, yeah.
Well, I guess the superheroes have to kind of get the crap beat out of them a few times before they get really good.
Yeah. Yep. They gotta make mistakes or they won't learn.
Yeah.
They won't improve. So, Roy gets someone killed.
He does.
And this is getting annoying.
I was wondering when that was going to start annoying you.
Yeah.
You've been chewing on it all day.
No, I haven't.
Yes.
Half the day. I chewed on one all day yesterday. So, your turn.
I'm trying to remember. Like, I liked what I saw of it. I thought that even though Oliver wasn't really a part of it, like, with the team, that they still were able to kind of do a good job, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, it was kind of scattered, like,
Yeah.
you know, when he's there, like John was saying on the after show, they do think more rationally.
Mm-hmm.
And, you know, so I feel like on this episode, they kind of did things that they wouldn't normally do
Yeah.
if Oliver was there.
Mm-hmm. Like that Laurel fight.
Yeah.
Not that Oliver would be able to control if Laurel fought or not,
Mm-hmm.
but
I think that he would make sure that Diggle was out there too.
yeah. Well, if Oliver was there, Diggle wouldn't have to stay behind because Felicity would be there.
Exactly.
So.
And Felicity is helping Ray, so
Well, now she's back
She-
on the team, too.
She is, but she wasn't there.
No, because she wasn't helping anyone do anything.
Yeah.
She wasn't helping Ray either. That gets so confusing. Ray, Roy.
I know,
Really?
right? But what was really irritating me was Laurel not telling her dad about Sarah. And I know that she has a reason to not to now, but still, he still needs to know.
Mm-hmm.
It's just really starting to bother me.
Yeah. The reason not to now, if you guys don't know, is that he will give her so much beef about. I was trying to think of the word I wanted. I wasn't actually gonna.
Okay.
So much beef about being Black Canary, about taking her sister's mantle and going around and fighting and risking her life because her sister died on the job.
Mm-hmm.
So,
But I think that he would understand that that type of a thing is dangerous because the type of job that he has is dangerous.
which is why he didn't want that for either of his children. And now what Laurel's doing is much more dangerous than being a cop.
Yeah, it is. I mean, I know that they care about you and they don't want you to be safe, but you know what? You have to kind of go out and make your own mistakes.
Mm-hmm. And Laurel is choosing to put her life on the line for others. I think that's what this episode was about, was doing what you do,
Mm-hmm.
not for revenge, not out of the sense of duty, but because there's those people in the world that you still want to protect. You still have people you need to protect.
Yeah.
And that's why you do it.
Mm-hmm.
Not because your sister died and you want revenge, but or your brother's dead and you want to kill Deadshot.
Because you just want to save the
But,
people and you want
Yeah,
to protect them.
there's still people you love and care about in the world, and you know you can do something to protect them, to make the world a better place for them, then
Yeah, like you have these abilities and you have this skill or whatever,
Mhm.
and you can use it to help other people, then
yeah.
you should do it.
Yeah. And that whole entire idea came from Ray. He told Felicity, Felicity told Laurel, and they're both back on the team. Because Laurel quit.
So did Felicity.
Well, Felicity quit last episode. Laurel quit and rejoined this episode. She joined the team this episode, quit the team, and rejoined the team all in one episode.
And I also liked that it kind of switched with Roy, sorry. Being-
Told you.
Being more of the voice of wisdom than Felicity was.
Yeah. That's because Felicity wasn't really in it.
I know. And I mean, I like Felicity, but
Mm-hmm.
it was just kind of nice to see another character kind of in
One
that
that we don't
part.
really know all that well.
Yeah, kind of step into that part for this
Mhm.
episode and just kind of, take a stand
Yeah.
and do the right thing.
Yeah. Even though the right thing got someone killed.
Yeah. But he stood up to Malcolm.
Mm-hmm. He did, which was really amazing. I mean, Oliver does that sometimes, but I don't know if he has the guts to do it all the time.
Yeah.
And Diggle definitely does not have the guts to stand up to Malcolm.
Which is surprising to me because he's had combat training.
Right. But Malcolm is a whole nother level of combat training.
Oh, I know. But Diggle's a pretty strong guy. Like, he
Yeah,
could,
but
he
that-
could totally kick his butt.
No, he can't. Diggle couldn't lay a hand on Sarah, and Sarah was less trained than Malcolm. So,
Yeah. True.
he stands no chance. Which sucks for him.
Mm-hmm.
What I'm waiting for is for Thea to find out everything.
Me too. I missed part of the conversation that she had with Malcolm. Well, at the end when they were outside, what was she?
She was saying that she went to him and decided to join him because he could teach her how to be strong,
Mm-hmm.
how to not fear people, and to stand up for
Mhm.
herself and what she believes in.
Yeah.
And Daddy wants to run because he's scared.
Of who?
Ray
Oh.
Shuggle. Why did I say Ra?
Ra's al Ghul.
Racial.
Whatever.
However the crap you want to say. I'm
I
tired.
know who you're talking about.
I'm tired. The ghouly ghoul.
We're both tired.
I'm letting them know.
I know. And I was too.
screwed up
I
the
said
name.
we're both tired.
Oh. Whatever. So, where was I?
Tell me.
Right. So he's like, well, you should be afraid. You know, he's really whatever. And, like, she's like, I went to you because I wanted to learn how not to be afraid of people, of other people. I wanted to learn how to stand for myself. And now, after 7 months of training, you want me to turn on the very thing my father taught me how to do.
Yeah.
That you taught me how to do. You want me to turn and start hiding again? And she's like, you need to. She's like, I'm not leaving because I'm gonna stand and fight. It's my life too.
Yeah.
And I'm done running from people. I'm done hiding from people. I'm gonna stand up for myself and fight for my life.
Yeah.
And like he had this proud look on his face, and he's like, then we're staying. I'm like, you're an idiot.
I don't like Malcolm.
He makes me mad.
I think he makes a lot of people mad. He's like the Wells of Arrow.
He's worse than Wells.
He is, but he's still kind of like him.
I guess.
I don't know. Whatever. I guess he's bad.
Yeah. So the DJ that works at the Verdant Club thing is actually part of the League of Assassins and has been keeping tabs on them.
The plot thickens.
Yeah. Dun dun dun.
Dun dun dun.
Seo went back to the League of Assassins after he was done helping Oliver. Let's see.
I liked, I like Elicity, but I don't really actually have a problem with Ray and her.
Right? Like, I'm a huge Elicity fan. Like, that kiss in
the dream.
Oliver's dream in the beginning.
I was like, wait, why are they showing this scene again? And then I was like, oh, they're actually kissing. And then I saw the blood and I'm like...
I was like, wow, Felicity, you're really dreaming badly. and then I saw the sword and I'm like, this isn't her dream.
Yeah.
But yeah.
But anyway, like, I like Ray, so I don't really have an issue with that.
Yeah.
I know some people do. But I wouldn't really care if they got together for a little while.
I mean, it's not like Oliver's actually going to come back and go, oh, I love you, let's be together forever. Yeah. You and me, let's go on a date,
I mean, yeah, he told her he loved her, and yeah, he kissed her, but, like, that doesn't necessarily mean that they're a thing.
Yeah. And he's supposed to be dead now anyways. So.
Yeah. So she's going to start trying to get over him.
And then he's going to come back and she's going to feel exactly how Laurel did. Except for the fact that she doesn't have a sister for Oliver to sleep with.
Yeah.
But the whole my boyfriend died and now he's still alive thing going on. He likes to do that to his women.
But the thing is, too, like, when John was saying that, you know, he was going to do this 80s thing where he, like, walks in on them kissing. I'm like, they already did that a few episodes ago where he was going to go talk to Felicity and he saw them at Palmer Technologies and they kissed.
Were they kissing?
Yeah.
They were kissing. He was going to, right, Diggle.
So that was our, that
Diggle
already
talked
happened.
him into
going he
to
goes
her.
And he sees Ray and Felicity kiss. So that already happened.
He was totally gonna spill his guts.
He was.
He was gonna go, okay, I'm done hiding from what I think, from what I know.
He totally was.
And through this thing.
And then he was heartbroken.
Yep.
So that already happened. What the heck, man?
I don't know. And this John character we keep talking about is from the Arrow After Show.
John
On stream.tv here on YouTube. You can go
Yes.
check it out. They do The Flash and Gotham and other stuff. Bunch of other stuff.
The ones that we watch are Arrow and The Flash.
Yeah. Because I don't watch the Gotham show.
Yeah. Or Vampire Diaries.
I should try their Walking Dead after show.
Are you all caught up with that?
Yeah.
Of course.
Duh. They should have Doctor Who one.
There probably is one somewhere.
Not from them. So
That's why I said somewhere.
Yeah. Is there anything else?
I mean, I don't know. Overall, like, I there were parts of the episode that I missed, but I watched most of it.
I watched it all. It's just that without Oliver, it's kind of.
I agree with what they were saying on the after show. I'm sorry I keep referring to it, but I don't.
They're kind of lost without
I
him.
think it was kind of a weaker episode.
Yeah. And Kaori from the after show, there's 3 people on there, said that this was the weakest episode of the whole series. I don't know if I believe that. I think there might have been a weaker episode last season.
I think this
But-
one has been the weakest of the 3rd season.
Yes, of the 3rd season. But I don't know if it's
But
the
I don't know
weakest
if
out
I
of
would
all
go
3.
and say that it was the weakest of the whole show.
No.
That's her opinion, but
Yeah.
I just think it's the weakest so far.
What did you think of Laurel's fighting?
I thought that she,
Was it believable
yeah,
for you?
I think so.
I mean, because they're trying to throw Canary down our throats. The Canary is now Laurel. But Laurel, as we know, isn't fully trained.
I think
So-
I think for the training that she's had,
Mm-hmm.
I think that it was believable.
Yeah. Because, I mean, with the training, I mean, she's had probably the same amount of time as Thea's, about 7 months.
Yeah, and I think that, you know, it was believable because she
Mhm.
got hurt.
Yeah.
You can still
I-
be a superhero
Yeah.
and get hurt when you're fighting someone.
Mhm.
That's believable.
Yeah, especially if you're a hero without powers.
Yeah, so I
Um,
think that they did do a good job with that.
Yeah. I think she's uncomfortable with the staff. I don't think she has learned how to use a staff correctly, which I think she will learn once Oliver finally accepts the fact that she's going to keep doing this anyways.
Yeah.
Which might take a few episodes, so we're going to have to go through all of this all over again.
Oh my gosh.
Big long speeches from Oliver. I'm not looking forward to this.
I mean, we knew that it was going to happen with Laurel.
Mhm.
It was just a matter of time.
Yeah, but I didn't expect to have to go through this. You're not supposed to do this. This
Yeah.
is the
And I didn't
more than one.
and I didn't expect her dad still not to know about her sister being dead.
Mm.
You know.
Mhm.
I mean, I don't know. I know that there's a reason, but to me, I still think that he should still know. Because they can't keep lying to him. He's gonna eventually find out that it's Laurel that's Canary.
Mhm.
And it's gonna be worse if he finds out that way than if he's just told that she's dead.
Yeah.
So, whatever. But I hope they don't hold it off too much longer. That's all I gotta say.
Yeah, I don't know. At this point, I just kind of lost interest in whether he finds out or not. I don't care. Because if he doesn't, then that makes for a good story because of Laurel's conflictions. And if he does, then it makes for a good story because he's going to be pissed off at his daughter.
Yeah.
So,
Either way, it works.
I don't really care anymore.
Yeah. I mean, I don't know. I just got really annoyed by it when I was watching the episode last night.
Mhm.
Because I was like, wait, now you're using Sarah's voice to talk to your dad? Like,
How much farther is this lie gonna go?
exactly.
By the time he finds out, Sarah's just gonna be bones in that grave.
Or he's just going to find out from somebody else.
Yeah.
Anyway, yeah, I think her fighting was believable, and she does need to get more comfortable with the staff.
Yeah.
And,
Yeah.
I thought it was okay. It wasn't the best episode.
It wasn't the best, but overall it was a good episode.
Yeah.
I mean, they've yet to make an episode that truly just saddened me to watch.
Mhm.
Unlike Supernatural, but meh.
I mean, I was
So-
sad by the fact that people died, but I
Yeah.
wasn't sad over the fact
No.
that it was a bad episode.
Yeah, like, it didn't make me embarrassed to be a fan. It didn't, make
Mhm.
me mad as a fan, like
Yeah.
they spit in my face or
Mhm.
something.
I mean, they've all had something going on that is interesting.
Mhm.
So even though it wasn't one of the better episodes, it was
It was-
still decent.
It was still a good episode.
And it was still good.
Yeah.
Yeah, she's more into Arrow than I am. So even though I don't mind talking about it and doing the reviews, she's usually the one that talks more about it when we do these than me.
Yeah.
So,
I'm still mad that he's Arsenal. I'm never gonna get over the fact that he's Arsenal and not Red Arrow.
yeah, he should just be Red Arrow. I mean, he shoots freaking arrows.
It's not like he has an arsenal that he runs around with.
Yeah, and he has both his arms, and he shoots red arrows, so he should just be Red Arrow.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. It's sad that he has a nickname, but even Captain Lance doesn't know it. He still calls him Arrow's sidekick. It's like, okay, if I'm close with the cops, and especially the police chief, I would let him know what my sidekick's name is so they can
Yeah.
stop calling him the sidekick.
I mean, Arsenal's cool and everything, but I think Red Arrow's pretty cool too. And like, it would actually be kind of cool if he was just Red Arrow,
Mm-hmm.
you know, because he has the red outfit, he has the hood,
Yeah.
he shoots red arrows. I mean, how does that make them say that he's Arsenal?
I don't know. Maybe they're planning on making him lose his arm.
Oh, that would be nice.
And then having, like, Palmer Technologies or
Make him an
Star Labs
robotic
make
arm.
like Cyborg's arm, like from Teen Titans.
Mhm.
Just like this cannon,
Yeah.
this plasma cannon thing. And go
Mm-hmm.
shoot energy blasts. And then have a hand one. A crossbow. And a smaller crossbow. Like the ones Huntress used.
Mm-hmm.
And, maybe a sword or something. Yeah, give him other weapons
Mm-hmm.
so that he could legitly be called Arsenal.
Because right now, there's
Th-
not really any reason for him to be
To
called
you,
that.
what's the definition of an arsenal?
You have many weapons?
In many of one singular type of weapon?
No.
Aww.
An arsenal is a stash of different types of weapons. He doesn't have that. He has
Nope.
arrows.
Yes.
So he should be Red Arrow, not
Yes.
Arsenal. For right now. I mean, if eventually they make it so that he has the stuff that Arsenal does, then it would be legitimate. But
Mhm.
right now, it's not. So, what the heck?
No idea. Okay, well, is that all you got?
Yeah.
Okay, that's all I got. So, that's it for this episode, for this review of episode 11. So,
next week is called Uprising.
Yeah. Next week. Looks like Brick is trying to take over the Glades next week.
Why is it always the Glades?
I don't know, I feel sorry for them.
Why is it Starling City?
Who knows? It's just sad.
It is.
I feel sorry for the people who live in the Glades.
Me too.
So, yeah. Catch us next Thursday for next Wednesday's episode.
Yes.
So until next time, don't fail this city.